Ebusuafo na etiefo ni die kwan so mema obi bia akwa baba channel so hi daily update TV mpacho send no first time baba channel so message so ti news ni we na so woni juma subscribe for more update, like and share video na ma love you so nya binti constructive low comment bi so message so the beche comment section e beje na ya ken kan yakopon sha no nyokes me pacho ma room so bobo notification bell no na so ye ni sa so am maybe I did latest ni beba on board YouTube beba on kai na so nya akonya no abenya video ni bi ahwe na so abenya ye news ni bi eti yakopon sha no nyokes na me pacho Benard mo na apie ababonti abedi edin sem bia betudwa na priority nsem a waka na ye bra peni Kelvin Taylor we pia ababonti abe scandal bia o kire say Gabby has been arrested ewo UK and ma city for also be making reportage via no mo kire say UK for say omo nim bibisa and Kelvin Taylor came back again exposing city for with the analysis lane ye maybe already or the betudwa na me patcho san semi sa men can say there are more to that na bedan mona and we pia babontin na or the evidence na big go power can sem no dem do allegations na what make it the betin sem wa kan so dt pa in sema and say niema yenim no and what the abeka ho pa na what the yenko tin sema bedan mona kasa we pia babontin the abeka afa the arrest of Gabby Ochedakon ewo UK no ho na obetin niema na ase pa yankopon sha until the yentu fa na yenkoti me patcho audio generate audio ni na abenya ntia ase ni yankopon sha no nyokese medase.
Because a lot of Ghanaians are this way. Namitie minua listo well. And in some waka rrɛվածt documents. But no. In the recent one
it was linked to a Bank of Ghana. On my issue, on my full document, and they are telling us that say now the government should up its game in investigating sudden wealth and unexplained wealth. Suddenly,
Gabby, my buy no crampo. Now, near me person can say there is huge rumor no sense no. Aji bebia. Say Gabby Ochedakon. Ofa asika. If he Ghana they call English maimo. Okodru hono ena mochi no na moka say sasika ide ya manon re English maimo. How true is that?
For whatever reason, which I believe a cooked story.
I'm coming.
I saw it no remember the other side because I read it on City Online, Class FM Online, Major Online. British authorities say Omonchi will be asa. That is what they
you don't want. Yeah. City FM they say Richard Sky waho.
No, but where I read it from.
That be me say Richard Sky waho. Onubeti Miaka said President should not accept a bill to sign it. And so it's not news to me. Or your madam for your menu. But some of the things that you are being used for, you should be minded because the people that are using you to achieve those ends may not be there on the day of reckoning. So just be guided. That said, onim say na oba say GRA omunye documentations in mano. So that obetimi aka say over year contract and these are proceeds from the contract.
Why?
Gabby. It was part of the story.
Okay.
Into your buy no. And I make sure that I say where the yentimi and cookie documents in mount. The second one, even though it's documented, they say of course Senate says Senate boss no. I won't share what they can do in order to get him the appropriate documents. No to me the nisika no akoto ne English account. Onuso anye. And that is the anger with which the secretary to the president issued a statement. So, I read the statement of Asante Bediye too. Now share the wedding.
The tonation.
What you say?
The anger.
The anger. Bufuna or the true letter no. What you say? Oh yeah, why? Until you were the fee. Men call office bill men call say oh yeah MD Senate. So evidently. This is the state of our nation. Now say, oh, pe unexplained wealth. I can tell you straight away. Say you were labone. Memfa wonko echire ha yia. Baby ana chase ewono. The story building that is coming up. Go and find out who is building it. Sa nipa no now our data bank no. Was he capable of putting up that building?
Data bank na egu no.
What you say? So we will go around Laboni. Laboni nkwa. Laboni nkwa yanko baby. Laboni cantonments. Then we'll tell you property upon property upon property. What you say? So say open unexplained welfare. This is where we will get it. We will not move beyond Laboni. Yendru Chadu. Na Chadu omo word fear and they are fighting with people for property from number 2 to energy to Bebiano. We know. Yenim. Some of the places that they have gone and on my erected structures are the court has placed injunction on those structures. We know. And we know the people that are there, operations directors. We know. Mamun fi say yenina my mo. And so by the time you go around, no, yenim what you are doing. So Bank of Ghana cannot claim. Ono ankasa Central Bank Governor no. Unexplained wealth na ankasa no. Ono is the first culprit. Ono ana your first culprit. So how are they going to look for unexplained wealth? Unexplained wealth. When you can create unexplained debt, bad debt, then you certainly will have. Is it not the same bank that ran a loss of excess of 60 billion? Yes. That is unexplained loss. So if the Bank of Ghana can run at a loss,
because to every debt there is a gain.
Yes.
Who gained debt?
That be mona moko look, mona mo masika. You gave out money and turn out to write off those debts without approval. When you were supposed to take measures to collect those monies, you write it off. Who did you write it off to? So that is part of the unexplained wealth. If we want to look for, look, within the Bank of Ghana, we will be able to get the unexplained wealth. So the Bank of Ghana will tell us where the unexplained wealth is coming. The baby are bad debts, no, sikano amuchiro bad debt, no, no. Then we can come to Labon Nkwa. Then we can look at property after property. Who owns those properties? And then we can measure with the incomes. Hey, there is a president in this world. Nigeria. Watches our share. They value the watches to be 400 million. And almost said the salaries for 1 year no end 400 million. The police of that country invaded her house. Invaded her house to ascertain what is there. Not your president. Do you understand? Brado Ejejuma, they didn't sit down. By India, we met me, sorry. Then there are appointees. Now, no, mean you about your birthday. Did you see the birthday? Yes. Did you see the birthday?
You have it.
What?
Let me get it.
Did you see the birthday?
No.
You can put it on Facebook.
Seriously,
if you see the birthday, did you see the way the cake arrived?
My God.
And these are all boys. Samuel who used to walk to GBC. Pick trotro. I'm not saying you cannot be wealthy. But how? But all of a sudden, no.
All of a sudden.
They understand. They should not look anywhere to look for unexplained wealth. We saw Deputy Chief of Staffs. When you see them today, it is a different thing. And you are looking for unexplained wealth. The Bible says that remove the lock from your eyes. And sana, you can take the speck from somebody's eye. So, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, they don't know how they can explain their wealth. Start from President Akufo-Addo's kitchen. In fact, start from the Bank of Ghana and explain to us how the Bank of Ghana could make losses and turn around to tell us that the bank is in good space. When the Bank of Ghana has flouted its own rules, you want to still maintain your authority as supervising authority of other banks that are not meeting the regulations of the central bank. Do you understand what I'm saying? Central bank, it me, yes, I know acquire loss. And yet the central bank is supposed to serve as the lender of last resort.
Lender of last resort.
Lender of last resort. I say, banks ni nyina ewo oman mu no ebi mu bia so mu dika no mo adwane akọ central bank de it is say your friend say a river all the time nti nsuo eba but se sia no central bank na ankasa no nsuo na asa ewom, the water is dry, and you are saying that you are running to the bank for rescue. So why would the banks not collapse? Why would the banks not collapse? So I just think that, as I said, I cannot do a coup d'etat. But say coup d'etat eba, I can't stop one. But you wait me, I'll stop one. You cannot stop one. Do you understand? Otherwise, you cannot go and formulate an Achim kingdom policy. And then you turn around for that policy, say, Ghana policy. And then we are like, even chicken crampo, they struggle to be caught. Akuko. Akuko. In fact, do pese want to crampo no the bro Emma. Oba no at fana wa kwechire. Now I show the say BIU. But we need it. It's like they didn't even struggle. They have just cages. Nothing. She and Koso. I pull from here, I can't get it. I pull from here, I can't get it. What authority will a president say that in under your friends say democracy, parliamentary ejuma, yamfambreo? Now who president, who secretary, who na president, who catch say, let us say more monfa the number, and democracy is still surviving. When you have decided that you overthrow the tenets of the constitution, you are not competent to continue to hold office. Because look, the sequencing, parliamentary, it must get to you. This is from bringing, don't dare. Don't dare. This is the word coming from president's office. Daring parliament, which is the pivot of your democracy. Nobody's angry. Then I saw some political, your friend is saying, parrots. Na bobugulomo omo ye amamira sem. Then you have one of them. I don't know, a human rights lawyer. Now akasa yankochi bobugulomo. I was waiting for that day to come. I'm not a gun. Banker yenyina yebako. I was waiting for that day to come. Then all of a sudden people now had mouths. Oh, if the church, the church, they even say that you can't have sex until you marry. And yes, sir, the mosque say you can't have sex until you marry. The Ghana tradition wanted a virgin. They couldn't find one. And you still call ourselves Christians, a Christian nation. Emmanuel, we boys now boys now we mano. What do you say? So the church has, by this, it tells you that the decadence amongst us and the Christian and the Muslim fraternity is beyond compare. The church cannot restrain your people, cannot guide them with moral compass. The mosque has not been able to do so. The people are looking for a virgin. Then you come and tell us that a 16-year-old who is still a virgin is not competent to be married to the shrine and the deity. It's against human rights because somebody reported that 12. So even if it was only one 12-year person that we got as a virgin, that does not speak of the kind of society that the church and the mosque have left for us. And people are talking. Meanwhile, who are president? Bila Ebeba in order to regulate some of these things, you know. President is Onje, and that one you are not a human rights lawyer. Say boys needy boys true mukrampo and yet time. Say girls and no motor free girls are and yet time. But say oba ebetimi akojina Adriana e woman no say Pastor Bobie me do Adriai nti me pese me nware no nti be hira mai. No mark of frɛ arim yaw. Say shake arim yaw. Me won dua we agina hoyi. Me feel dua no nti be hira so mai. Wo hira so awia. Ebedu enwumre no. Oba fine no wakoyi ne nofo. No the nofo tare do ya no. Na obisa no say oye den. Na mama we so oye say me ni me kunu na eda. And we have sense to tolerate that thing to continue, and President Akufo-Addo has decided to abuse the authority of his office as president.
I'll be back.
Be back.
All right.